Hello, world. I'm your host, Gaden. Welcome to Onside Takes. We have our conference champions, ladies and gents. Let's talk about that. Joining me today are my co-hosts Tim
Hey.
and Caleb.
Yo.
Fantastic. All right, guys. Let's jump right into these games. Then we'll hit some dub or flub. We'll look at a spicy extra thing. We'll grade each of the coach hirings with a plus minus in addition. And then we'll take a look at Super Bowl prediction and, of course, the playoff score. So, first up, Patriots beat Broncos 10-7.
How much did you guys watch this game? I want to get a baseline before we start.
A bit.
I
Probably
I had
three quarters.
it on the whole time. I was playing some board games with some friends, but I had it right next to me.
Yeah, same. I was playing some games with friends, but like the TV was on and it was in front of me the whole time. Man, this game was ass.
I was like, who's gonna say it? Who's gonna say it?
This game was when Stidham threw like a 50-yard pass, I'm like, holy shit! Wait, this game might be amazing. I was like, maybe this is gonna be like the Broncos-Bills game. No, it wasn't. It wasn't like that at all.
I think that honestly, this was the exact game that the Broncos wanted. Like, they needed a game that was rough and tough, bad weather. Their defense can excel. They needed like 1 or 2 touchdowns from the offense. They got the 1 touchdown instantly to go up 7-0. That was the most winnable game ever if Jared Stidham doesn't just throw the ball to the ground next to his end zone.
Yeah, that was awful. And it was on 3rd and like 6. It's like you really want to take a sack on 3rd down in your own end zone, man.
Edits I saw leading up to this game for him to do that shit. Oh my god.
After he scored those 7 points, he said, "All right, pack it up. I'm good." I'm good. And the weather was insane. I mean, it was green grass the first half. You couldn't even see the lines.
That's a good point.
In the third quarter.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
They were not lying about that storm. They were not lying.
The Broncos ran it for like 50 yards the whole game.
They're not a running
backup
team.
In the AFC Championship, or the AFC Championship, and you run for 50 yards. Like, I'm not saying the Patriots defense locked the fuck in recently. I'm not saying it's like easy, but man, they didn't give a lot of other options.
It seemed like they didn't even like play. Like, the second half was just like both teams are running the ball for negative yards and punting.
Yeah.
And then they'd get just close enough for a field goal, and they couldn't hit it. Couldn't do it. I think that was the worst part. If Sean Payton takes the points on that 4th down, did the Broncos win this game? Or did they just go to overtime?
I mean, it's 50-50. Probably like 40-60 if we're being honest. I think, guys, maybe I'm starting to be less mean to Bo Nix. I feel like if he was in that game, they would have had like 80% chance to win.
Oh, I mean, the fact that they lost by 3 points with Jared Stidham, I'm pretty sure Bo Nix could have scored 2 more field goals.
He just doesn't have to. Bo Nix has to play better than his backup, which he absolutely can. And he doesn't have to turn the ball over with 20 yards, which he might have done, but probably not. Or at least he would have done it and made up for it. I don't know.
Let's see. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 missed field goals in that game.
Goodness. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I know it's cold and snowy, but
field goals, I don't know. You can't. I think some of those field goals should have been attempts at a 4th down conversion, because it's just you can't kick field goals in weather like that.
I will
reliably.
say it was.
Mm.
I did see something that on one of, I think the last kick maybe that they went for, the Broncos kicker, they actually lined up a yard. Like he lined up a yard too far away because he couldn't see the
Oh,
lines.
I heard
And he
about
said
that.
that. I mean, excuses are excuses, but kickers
Mhm.
do. They always do that shit like exactly the same every time.
Mhm.
So I mean, if you're a yard away from where you are normally, like that'd be a long windup that you're not ready for, and it's pretty easy to panic in that moment.
True.
Mhm.
But they also could have done literally anything else the rest of the game. So
Yeah.
sorry, I said that wrong. One for 5 field goals between the two teams. 1 for 5.
Jeez. I'm surprised they
Ten-
didn't miss an extra point.
I mean, there's only 2 of them, so
Fair. Okay. Fair.
it wasn't too much. Can we say that? Can we agree that Drake Maye once again gets through a game where the offense doesn't play that great? I know there was conditions,
Yeah, that's
but
the
I don't
entirety
think
of
he
his
played
playoff run.
good. I thought he played good during the season, but I mean,
I feel like
His new title is Drake May, the schedule. Or Drake.
that is a
schedule
great
makes.
nickname. The schedule.
his stat line is 10 for 21, 86 passing yards. You heard me, under 100 yards.
86 passing yards for the whole game.
For the whole game. 5 sacks
I
for
think a
21
game like this
yards
is,
lost.
I don't know.
And a
It's-
QBR of 62.
It is a snow game.
What was
We'll
his
take that
rushing
into
yards
account,
that
but-
game? How many rushing yards did he have?
Rushing, Drake Maye had 65 yards rushing.
I feel like he did his job.
Jared Stidham, who we are saying was ass and bad, was 17 for 31, 133 yards, 3 sacks. Oh no, but his QBR was 19. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, you turn the ball over there, no one's ever gonna remember anything else.
Yeah, the interception and the fumble. I mean, they had to expect at least one interception, but the fumble was just inexcusable. Inexcusable. The Broncos saw Josh Allen do the most heinous fumble ever, so they said, "Watch this." We could do that
Josh
too.
Allen's was worse, unfortunately.
It was
Actually,
it was.
fortunately
Yeah.
for them.
Right. Yeah, that's all I got on the Patriots. Besides, like,
Well, everybody, it finally
They won.
happened.
they won.
The fraud
Yeah.
Broncos leave. First round exits in the playoffs, of course. So
Somehow, I
gotta
thought
correct.
the Patriots were more frauds, or sorry, the Broncos were more frauds than the Patriots coming into the playoffs. And after them playing, I'm convinced it's the other way around.
Yeah. I got lambasted
agree.
Across the stakes for saying the Broncos were a better team than the Patriots. Obviously, they still lost.
no,
but they did not have their
that was a crazy
star
take.
QB. I feel like I should get some props for that.
Patriots might have gotten blasted if Bo Nix played.
Yeah.
Guys, no one was fucking throwing the ball. Bo Nix might have ran for
the
100
field
yards.
didn't have a speck of snow on it.
For
5 minutes
for
into the
two
third
and a half
quarter.
quarters.
There's an entire
That's a good
yeah.
point.
2.5 quarters.
Okay.
It's not like it was
It
blizzarding
was
the
cold.
whole game.
Like, I'm not saying it wasn't cold, but like they're the Denver Broncos. They play in the
Yeah.
cold. Like, that's their thing. It's Mile High Stadium and the altitude in the cold.
Patriots also play pretty cold.
They do. So like, it wasn't necessarily an advantage. I don't know. Doo-doo game. That's it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree. Let's jump into a real man's game. Seahawks beat Rams 31-29 with
21-27.
Sammy
27.
27. Sorry, I was just so excited to talk about Sam Darnold and him going to the Super Bowl after leaving the Vikings last year.
All of that is just so unnecessary.
What?
There's no. His prior team means nothing to what's going on right now.
Let's not forget that.
Well, I'm just making an observation that like the Vikings wanted 9 over
Jets
Sam
didn't want him
Darnold.
either. Jets did not want Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold came into the Jets when there was dog shit. So guess what happens to a QB? he is the front and he plays like dog shit, but the whole team is dog shit. If Sam
That's
Darnold,
the worst excuse I've ever heard.
it's not. There was no offensive line.
He was seeing
at
ghosts.
all.
You was seeing ghosts.
If Sam Darnold, you guys
There's
seen
no
that clip
world he ever
where-
went back to the Jets. No,
I know.
world.
Have you seen that clip though, where it's like, would Sam Darnold go back to the Jets? And it's I forget who it is, and he's like,
Oh, it's
50
Shannon
million,
Sharp,
I go to
I
hell.
think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, for 50 million, I go to hell. Like, yeah. I feel like I'm not going to talk hypotheticals. Besides the Vikings, I have to talk hypotheticals there.
We don't have to talk about hypotheticals. Let's talk about the game of the
That's a good point.
playoffs.
That's a good point. Sammy D versus Matthew Stafford. Is this
It's
how you guys
exciting.
thought the game would go?
Yes.
This is I saw a statistic. It's only the third game ever in the playoffs where both QBs threw for 3 more touchdowns, had 350 or more passing yards, and no turnovers between the two of them. It's the third ever. The second was the 13-second game between the Chiefs and the Bills. This is one for the history books. Honestly, I feel like I still kind of liked the Bears-Rams more because that one had like higher peaks, and I was a bit
True.
more invested in that. But I don't know. I feel like this could very, very easily be game of the playoffs.
This game was good enough for both of the games, I would say. It made up for the shit
for
first
sure.
game. It made up for it.
Good QB play. Great play from wide receiver ones.
The Rams
game
special
was
teams,
kinda-
though, the Rams special teams, if they don't
True.
fumble that ball on that punt and give the Seahawks a free touchdown, Rams might win this game.
Yeah.
When that happened, I was like, I don't know how you make that up because neither team could really get many
Mhm.
stops, and
Mm-hmm.
they just get. I mean, it was it was literally like 10 yards to the end zone. You just can't be doing that. He bobbled one. He bobbled the first one, and then he lost the second one. I don't know. You just can't be doing that in the
Yeah, that
NFC
was-
Championship.
One of the most embarrassing things I've seen on national television for a while. Like he just like lost his footing while standing and nobody touching him. It looked pathetic.
It was
That
after
guy-
the first
Undrafted
bobble. They got
Undrafted free agent next year.
Oh no! After the first bobble, you can't put him back out there. He barely caught the first one. Like you gotta sit him down and say, watch somebody else do your job.
That's what they did. They started putting What's his
Kyren
name?
Williams.
Kyron
Yeah.
Williams.
Williams in.
Should have done that shit before then. Cost him the game. Let's see. I think that I don't know. We really talked up the Seahawks defense, but it really was just an offensive game.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it just
I
comes down to a shoot off if it's two
Yeah.
great teams, you know what I mean? It's an offensive the game's so offensive sided.
And it's not like the Seahawks didn't get stops. The Stafford was 0 for 7 on 3rd and 4th downs for passing. Like there was
Ooh.
that crazy good at the end. Like they had stops on 3rd and 4th in the red zone. Like
Mhm.
they definitely it's just what happens when you have to play defense against an elite offense. Like obviously they scored a bunch, but I don't know. I don't think anybody's going to be like, wow, the Seahawks defense is going to be ass in the Super Bowl just because they had a tough time against, goddamn MVP for the season in Puka Nacua.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, JSN and Puka literally bar for bar, 165 yards versus 153. Just
They should have jersey swapped.
these teams are honestly, it's crazy how
True.
close they were just overall.
Yeah.
And that little bit of defensive edge is what got them.
I was
What
saying this.
an elite conference, man.
Yeah.
Or,
I was saying this earlier
division.
how the Seahawks were doing 50-50 the whole season just to get Kenneth Walker to the playoffs. Guy's a little different when it comes to the playoffs.
Are you sure? He didn't have a crazy game.
Yeah, look at his past his game before this one though. 49ers, 3 touchdowns, 120
Okay.
yards.
That's fair. You know, he didn't have a bad game by any means, but his numbers don't. I don't remember. He didn't jump out of the.
It is the Rams' defensive line.
True,
So-
and if the Rams had a secondary to go with their defensive line, I think this would have been a different story.
Mm-hmm.
Probably all season. But they
Witherspoon
just
was crazy for the Seahawks.
yeah. I don't know, Sam Darnold. Teams
What about
might
him? What about that guy?
Teams might regret not picking him up. I don't know who those teams are.
Maybe the two
few
teams in
teams.
the call that's not
Yeah,
in
the
the
Ravens.
AFC North.
Ravens. Because
I think
Sam
the Ravens are
Darnold,
just fine passing.
Sam
on
Darnold's been to more Super Bowls than Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson has been to as many Super Bowls as the Vikings have been in his lifetime.
That's
Sam
just
Darnold
not
actually
true.
has 2 appearances in Super Bowls.
The Vikings have been to many Super Bowls. We just haven't won one of them
Not in Lamar Jackson's lifetime.
in his
The
lifetime.
last one was in the 80s.
What?
Oh, okay, we're going by lifetime. What the fuck is this?
It's called slander, okay?
This is terrible slander. Terrible.
the Ravens.
Tim, you muted your mic because you're so pissed. You dork. Tim, you muted your mic.
Still
You
muted
dork.
Tim.
Fucking
Tim's so
dork.
mad he couldn't even speak.
He heard Lamar Jackson slander and he just fucking gripped his mic and muted it on accident and just starts screaming. You're not talking about Pookie! I'll fucking kill you!
Oh my god. Lamar Jackson's better than your whole franchise.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay. Well, talk to me when he makes his Super
Same
Bowl.
amount
at
of
least.
rings. Same
Talk
amount of
to me when he
rings.
makes his Super Bowl. I'm not talking about the Vikings. I'm talking about Sam Darnold.
No, but you're a Vikings fan. I don't. And Sam Darnold played on the Vikings. Come on, it's close enough.
For 1 year. It's not
Sam
like he's
Darnold's
like
game
Viking
has definitely
legend.
improved.
The year before, a very important year.
Yeah, Sam Darnold turns out after all of his
Turns out all you needed to do for Sam Darnold to be successful is allow him to leave the pocket to throw the ball. If he stays in the pocket, he will die.
guys, I heard an interview that was talking about Sam Darnold and his career path and how he gets drafted with the Jets. Jets obviously did not do
Don't
well
work
for
out.
him.
Let's just put it that way.
It has really nothing to do. But so the Jets never really made an actual like offense for him that ever worked. He never really learned to be an NFL quarterback. Then he went to the Carolina Panthers, and they had Matt Rule, and
They ran Baker Mayfield.
they ran a collegiate, like a college level offense at the Panthers when he was there. So he still didn't learn how to be a quarterback. So then he got canned out of there. He goes to the Niners to be the backup. And Kyle Shanahan said, "You can compete for this job with Brock Purdy. Like that, like we're okay with that." And he told Kyle, "I want to sit behind Brock and I want to learn from you and your staff and work together with Brock to understand pure progression, how to be an NFL quarterback." And he did that for 2 years, went to the Vikings, had his first real chance, did pretty good, obviously still had his flaws, and now he's taken that and grown into what he is now, which is still the same thing as last year, but he's better at the weaknesses, I would say.
Would you say it's all because of KOC then?
No, I wouldn't. I would say it's a great story, and honestly, I don't want him to win because it's a really bad look in the Vikings, but like it's a great story of how like coaching matters. Even if you have a really talented person, if you don't teach them how to play in the NFL, they can't learn themselves fully because it's just a different
100%.
game. So there you go, guys. There's my Sam Darnold interview that I heard about, and I'm happy for him that he's there. but I also want him to lose, so that's kind of messed up.
Just remember, Caleb. Just remember,
You want
I
the
did
Patriots
say
to win. You want the dynasty to.
I don't know if you guys see behind me, but see that's called the University of North Carolina Tar Heels, and Drake May went there. So I am now torn. I've hated the Patriots my entire life. I hated.
Did you not know that until just now? Bill Belichick is your
no,
coach.
I don't care about him. He's. But Drake May went to UNC, so I like Drake May. I don't like the Patriots, so they're kind of like it evens out for me now a little bit. It's nobody of the old regime is still there, and I hated the old regime. So I'm like I don't want them to win, but I'm like okay with it. It doesn't matter to me.
Just remember, Caleb, I did say if the Seahawks win, I do get to rub it in your face, and you said yes. I know.
I mean, I don't know how it is. Like if the quarterback you let walk wins the Super Bowl, you're gonna get shit for it. Even if I explain that we offered Sam Darnold the same deal and he took the Seahawks because it was a guaranteed quarterback spot. Like, we could have offered him whatever he wanted
as well.
They probably offered him more guaranteed.
There's no way. No.
I'm telling you, we offered him the same deal. He was going with the Seahawks because we had a quarterback competition and he wanted, which is totally fair. Like, I don't think the Vikings could have gotten him back unless we 3 years fully guaranteed.
You think JJ McCarthy was competing with Sam Darnold this year if he's still in the Vikings?
Absolutely. I think Sam Darnold would have been the returning starting, but it would have been technically a competition, if that makes sense.
Okay, I get you. Yes, I do.
It wasn't Sam Darnold's going to get benched from JJ McCarthy after we just signed him. That'd be stupid. But he wants that.
It might look like
future.
The Falcons then.
Right, exactly. He wants the future, and he got that with the Seahawks. So, it is what it is.
Good for him.
So stop making fun of the Vikings because we did what we could. All right,
it's gonna happen forever. About that time, the Vikings let somebody walk. He won a Super Bowl. It's gonna be a story for literally decades.
That's actually the most Vikings story ever. So you know what? Whatever. Whatever. It's
gonna be the most famous Vikings story since the
Emmitt Smith.
I don't know, wide right. Oh no, that's Bills.
Wide right.
Take a knee. 50-yard field goal.
What about Blair Walsh?
Wyvern Ponder passing.
Brutal.
Okay.
Sorry, I got us way off topic.
I think it's time to head into dub or flubs.
Let's do that. Dub or flub? Our favorite segment, everybody. Let's jump right in. Dub or flub? Easiest path to Super Bowl in history. I don't know who this is for. Is it just a true or false?
For the Patriots, of course.
Guys, come on. It's for the Patriots. I gotta find. I have to. I think I saved it. Oh, I didn't. I was scrolling through X.com and there was a full list of the quarterbacks that the Patriots played in this football season, and it is disgusting how many dog shit quarterbacks are on there, and even the good ones got hurt in a lot of the games. They didn't even play the good ones, and now they go to the playoffs and they play Justin Chokejob Herbert and the shit Chargers. They play CJ Stroud, who can't even fucking 4 interceptions in one half, can't even throw the ball to his team, and then they play Jarrett fucking Stidham, who's basically giving them a touchdown for free. It's a 19 QBR. They're not playing.
I saw another
offenses.
stat. This is what it's mathematically the third. I think it's the 4th easiest schedule in Super Bowl history in the Super Bowl era.
I saw that too. And then
the only teams they played that didn't fire their head coach this year were the Jets, the Bengals, and then NFC South teams.
Okay. That's insane.
I will never shut up about this ever.
Patriots fans will come at you but we've been playing the hardest defenses in the league.
We're learning
the Chargers
to
have a
win.
great defense. The Texans,
Yeah.
the Broncos. Okay, elite defenses.
You're not playing great against those defenses.
They're not a full team. No, they're not. They're not a full team.
It's a good point.
They haven't played a complete team yet. which is insane. They're in the Super Bowl and no complete team plays. What the fuck?
I did just want to bring up a fun fact. Doesn't have to do exactly with the Patriots, but it is a crazy stat. Since 2011, the Patriots or the Chiefs have been featured in every single AFC championship.
That's fucked up.
2010, it was Jets Steelers. Prime time to be alive, honestly.
That's what a.
And then it was, we'll just go straight up: Ravens Pats, Pats Broncos, Colts Pats, Pats Broncos, Pats Steelers, Jags Pats, and then it hands off to the Chiefs.
For every
and they
single
go
year.
for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and now it's back to the Pats. It's just insane.
It's ridiculous. Easiest path to Super Bowl history, dub.
Dub. I think a dub.
Yeah, I give it a dub. Patriots can be playing good. It doesn't mean they're not playing dog shit teams. I mean this during the season. The playoffs were hella sus. Let's just say that much. Dub or flub, Seahawks are going to beat up Drake Maye for his lunch money in the Super Bowl.
Dub. This isn't even really a debatable point. I just wanted to insult Drake Maye again and put a dub in front of it.
Guys, he doesn't bring lunch
Hell
money.
yeah, dub.
That shit goes
Fuck
charged.
the Pats.
That gets charged to his account. You can't even take his lunch money. This doesn't even make any sense, guys. Come on.
How are the Patriots... Actually, this is a dub or flub. We'll talk about it in a minute.
I'm gonna give this a flub because I know I'm talking down on the Patriots, and I do think they're gonna get beat up. But they're gonna do the thing where you're like, there's no way the Patriots can win. There's no way, and then they're gonna like perform like they've been the best team all year in the Super Bowl, and it's gonna piss everyone off, including myself. So, like, I see it happening.
It's actually not on here. How are the Patriots so lucky?
They used up all their. Never mind. I was gonna make a 9/11 joke.
Black
I'm
magic.
sorry.
Whatever Taylor Swift did, they just have somebody that does that every year for them, and
Mhm.
they
What
died
the fuck
after
what do you mean?
Tom Brady left.
The Chiefs lost the Super Bowl when they had Taylor Swift.
Well, the Black
Yeah,
Magic
it
it can't
failed
work
to-
every year. Can't work every year.
The fuck are you talking about?
I don't know, man. You asked how, I'm just trying to explain.
What pick was Drake Maye?
Number 2. It was
Yeah,
So-
I
it was
forget. Top 5
Caleb
for
Williams.
sure.
No, sorry, it's number 3. It was Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake Maye. Michael
Bo Nix was
Penix
like 8,
at-
right?
Nope, Michael Penix at 8, JJ McCarthy at 11, Bo Nix at 13.
What a class, man.
Honestly, a generational class. Like, truly.
He's definitely a top 3 pick. It's just crazy. It just really I don't know. It feels we'll just have to wait and see, but I don't know. I feel like I have a bit more respect on Drake Maye's name because he's throwing to a bunch, like his entire wide receiver room is wide receiver 2s. You know what I mean? There's nobody on there that really stands out. Like that's making the difference.
The only one is Stephon Diggs, which I know that's who you were saying besides wide receiver 2. I just want to put this out there. I don't know why the media is doing this, but the media is kind of like, oh my god, Stephon Diggs, he finally makes a Super Bowl. He's such an awesome dude. What a nice story. Stephon Diggs,
I sure
bad
hope he
guy.
doesn't beat his personal chef.
Stephon Diggs, bad guy. Like, he didn't get along with Minnesota. He left. He went to the Bills. Didn't get along with them. Like, how do you not get along with Josh Allen, guys? How do you not get along with that guy? Then he goes to the Texans. He tears his ACL. That sucks. Whatever. Goes to the Patriots now. Beats somebody, but it gets the court case moved after the Super Bowl, so he gets to keep playing. Bad
Personally,
guy.
I think that was a really dumb decision by the Texans not to re-sign that guy. Had really
He's
good
off
chemistry with Shroud.
He's off of injury.
I know, but I don't know.
He probably didn't want him. He probably hated his teammates there too, and that's why he needed a new spot
No, he
again.
didn't. He was literally like this. He said, like, quote for quote, "This is the most fun I've ever had playing football."
And
Yeah.
he's
on the
going to
Texans.
lose in the Super Bowl, and
That's
he's going to be
bullshit.
immediately
He-
toxic. And they're going to have to
He
trade
had a
him.
great time with the Vikings for a while. And I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you. It's fine.
Mhm.
He's playing the game. He's on the team. Whatever. But can we just not do the whole like, oh, so happy for him, finally gets his Super Bowl, good guy, because bad guy.
Oh, I'm 100% with you.
Another side tangent.
Dub or flub, Sam Darnold would have had the same success at previous teams.
Guess who
Okay.
wrote this one?
So are we just talking about the Vikings, the Panthers,
And the Jets?
the
So
Niners?
this is a
and
dub
the
or
Jets?
flub, like down the line, but let's just bring it up now and combine them. Like the dub or flub is are the Seahawks a super team? Like if they had another, like, sure, Sam Darnold's a top 5 quarterback this season, but Jalen Hurts was a top 5 quarterback last season, and that was a super team. Everybody could easily say that, you know. Are the Seahawks this year a super team, even though Sam Darnold, a top 5 quarterback, could be playing even better? You know what I mean? Compared to other quarterbacks.
I think it is a super team that is carrying Sam Darnold, but he is also carrying his own weight
Mm-hmm.
most of
I can agree with
the
that.
time. But when he doesn't carry his own weight, his team is good enough to bring him along. So full props to Sam Darnold, but like if you put him on the Jets, he wasn't going to make the Jets a Super Bowl contending team. You put him on the Carolina Panthers, they're not a Super Bowl contending team. You put him on the Vikings, like
There we go. There we go. Come on.
I do not believe that the Vikings would have been in the Super Bowl with Sam Darnold this year. Something would have happened. Vikings v Vikings. Like, he wouldn't be where he's at with the Vikings, but he would have had a better shot. But obviously, I think the Seahawks was the best choice. So he made a great decision. I'm gonna say flub because I don't think he could. It's not a replicable situation because each team is very, very different.
I agree with Caleb. So it's a dub on the super team, a flub on other teams. What do you say, Tim?
I'll give it a flub.
What about the super team?
The super team? The Seahawks are a super team?
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel it. I'm giving that a flub as well.
I don't
I feel like
understand
super
why.
team stomps. They've had a very competitive route. The NFC is full of great teams. But I feel like a super team, you're just like, oh, they're going to, like I would say, the number 1 seed. But like, people were scared. I'm sure Seahawks fans were scared going against the Rams again. You know?
Oh yeah, I think that game was truly a coin flip.
I don't think, like, if the Rams win it, I wouldn't be like, oh, Rams are a super team. You know? And I think it very easily could have been the Rams. So I'm going to say flub.
Okay.
Understandable.
Dub or flub, snow games, fun in theory, bad in practice.
This is so gas. This is such a dub. Fuck playoff snow games. This is dumb as shit. This is the playoff. This is the AFC Championship. Why the hell do we have to play through slippery snow? This is like dumbass Mario Kart levels, like items on in Smash. Like, it's fun. I don't want this shit in my championship game.
We play all year in good to okay weather. We come to the playoffs, and it's fun. Like the thing says, it's fun in theory. Like football, tough guy in the weather. But like the snow, like I get the cold is fine, but the snow games, they're barely even playing the game. Like it's not even close to what it was when it was mildly okay outside. And that's when we're playing our championship. I don't know. And it's all based on like home field advantage too. Like most of the games are not snow, but it just happens to be that a lot of the good teams are outdoor stadium.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think this is personally a flub because, like, so many teams, like, just take this as a advantage. You know, the Broncos lost this game, sure, but Patriots, if they were playing over there, would have been snowing as well. So, realistically, I think if the NFL didn't want it, like, I guess we're not taking it from that point of view, but domes would be more required. But teams have domes. You know, it's up to the owner if they want a dome or not. And I think it's I don't know, adds flavor to where the game's being held, and
I agree.
it gives it more attraction.
Fun in theory, like it's so fun until you watch the game. Bad in practice.
Mhm.
It's not. It's so great until it's
I still
happening.
think it's how it is, though. You know, I think it's a fun game. Like, it's low scoring, high stakes. Like, either team could have easily won that game by just nailing a few more field goals or running the ball better. There was literally a play where Drake May tries to hand it off to Stevenson. He slips, so then Drake May's like, "Shit, I gotta run," and then he slips. Like,
I think they don't. I'm not saying we need to, like, the NFL must require all new stadiums to have domes. I'm not saying that if a stadium doesn't have a dome, they have to move the championship game. I'm just saying it's bad. I think it's lame, and for that, I'm giving it a dub.
Like, the fourth quarter, I never thought, like, I knew the game was over. Like, once there was snow on the field, the Broncos couldn't move the ball without snow. They were never moving the ball with snow, and the game was over. The game was over so early because of it, and like, I just, it's fun until it's not. So I'm gonna give that a dub.
valid. Dub or flub? Darnold, aka Sammy D, is a franchise QB.
I think that we already talked about this quite a bit. I'm just gonna say dub.
Yeah,
I would say
they're
dub
gonna keep
too.
him around for a long time.
He's already around for 3 years, so.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dub or flub? NFC Championship was the real Super Bowl. This is a flub, guys. Let's get real.
Yeah, this is a flub. You can't have a real super, like, if the Broncos beat the Patriots and made the Super Bowl, then this could have been more of a valid take.
Would you still say that, Tim? If the Broncos are gone?
I don't think we're gonna see a performance like we did in the Super Bowl.
I think you're gonna be surprised.
Both teams,
personally.
Well, let's check in 2 weeks from now.
That's a good point. Let's check in 2 weeks from now.
Check me.
Dub or flub? Yeah, I give it a flub. Tim's obviously giving it a dub, and Caleb flub. Dub or flub? Shadir Sanders making the Pro Bowl. I saw some dumb ass fucking statistic online that was like, the Jets had the opportunity to draft Pro Bowler Patrick Mahomes and Pro Bowler Shadir Sanders. And I'm sitting here like, guys, are we fucking serious? Sanders, 5th round pick? Every other team had 4 fucking rounds. They could have taken him as well. And the only reason he's there is because he's the last guy. Everybody else declined to play. He is statistically the worst Pro Bowler in NFL history. That's not a joke. This is the flub.
Because what is it here? Let me look at the standings.
I'm giving it a dub because it's just so funny. The Pro Bowl is such a joke. It can't be used in any kind of serious slander.
What's the NBA?
Analysis.
Is it the All-Star game? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called the All-Star game in the NBA.
That one's like, I don't know what the NFL needs to do, but that one's like way more fucking exciting.
The NBA is barely watchable as well. I'm not, the age of the like fun games between inner teams with the best players is just, they don't care about it anymore. and the players don't want to hurt themselves, and they don't care. It's just, it used to be so fun way back when I was younger, watching the All-Star game and the Pro Bowl, and it's not interesting anymore. So this is such a non-story that he made it. Like, it doesn't matter. I mean, because what other quarterbacks? Daniel Jones got hurt. Obviously Josh Allen was playing hurt at the end a little bit, so he's not going to play. Stroud was not good enough. Aaron Rodgers, I don't know if he made it or not. I don't know. It's just I don't understand how he made the. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense.
No, he's literally the statistically worst player to ever make the Pro Bowl. This is the biggest flub ever. If you say dub, you're troll rage bait.
It's just funny. I'm giving you a dub. See, now it's just being honest. Because it proves Pro Bowls don't mean shit. Nothing.
All right. On to our last dub or flub. Dub or flub, Aaron Rodgers returning for one more year.
Flub. Haven't we been saying this all year?
Think he's going to retire?
Yeah.
Even with his prior coach coming back? To him? Kind of?
I don't give a fuck.
You can't be that
He's a bum.
can he?
I don't know.
Man.
It seemed like he actually got better towards the end of the season. He might still got it. He might want one more shot.
Go for 9-8.
I mean, hear me out.
I saw
Rodgers to the Vikings.
I saw with the Steelers head coach being picked. It was like ceiling 10-7.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that guy.
Floor 9-8.
I think it's a dub. I think he comes back. I don't know if it's with the Steelers. I think it's like the highest probabilities with the Steelers. There's a lot of teams that need quarterbacks, so. He goes back to the Jets?
Because of fucking people are so dumb online when it comes to Aaron Rodgers. They're like, clearly Aaron Rodgers wasn't the problem because he's having success on the Steelers. And I'm sitting here like, guys, what the fuck? What more could the Jets have done for Aaron Rodgers? Brought in everybody he fucking wanted. Like, what more? What more could we have done to help the guy? Let him sit a whole year. He had a major fucking injury. Comes in. He just fuck all, man. He just fuck all. It's appropriate to move on. Coming off a major injury, doing fuck all for a whole year. It's fucking annoying. Steelers fans are so delusional. Have fun. First round exits for the rest of your fucking lives, losers. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. All right. That will conclude the dub or flub segment, everybody. And yeah, you could say, sure, the Jets never making a playoff game. Yeah, I'll have you know. If I don't want to say when, because I'm not that optimistic, but if the Jets win a Super Bowl, it's going to be the most arrogant fucking fan base on the planet. They will flaunt this for the rest of their lives. Moving on. Coach, let's jump into our special segment. We're going to rate all of the coach hirings so far. So, we're going to give him a letter grade, of course. And let's jump right into the first one. Joe Brady to the Bills.
I want to go first. Guys.
Okay. Go, boss.
This might be the Bills. Okay, well, did you guys see the Bills owner in his press conference at all?
Yeah, being a complete fucking idiot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like his first time being in front of a camera in 4 years as well.
Bad look. Really bad look. He's like, I knew I had to fire him when my players were sad after losing in the playoffs. What? Buddy, what? Like, I don't think it was a bad. I mean, I think he definitely like had the right to fire him, but like at least say like we had a process, we thought about this long and deep. He's like, nah, I walked in the locker room and
then
said,
he's
this guy's
just
fired.
slandering Keon Coleman the whole time. Like, so they have to just drop him. They can't even trade him anymore.
No, he
because
can't be on the roster after that.
yes,
It's
so stupid.
actually insane. And then the GM's like, yeah, I was part of the decision of wanting Keon though. Okay, this is so awkward. Please stop talking, all of you.
And then like leaked video comes out of the GM. He's like eating pretzels or something.
It's
He's
not
like,
leaked. It was a part of the what's
Hard
it
Knocks?
called? Hard Knocks, yeah.
really?
So it's been
Okay.
public for a long time.
I'm happy he ran a 4.45. Makes it easier to draft him. like,
Oh my gosh. Holy moly. But okay, so this is moving past that. So a lot of recently, so you have Todd Bowles having Liam Cohen as the offensive coordinator, leaves to go to the Jags, does a great job. Ben Johnson as the Lions offensive coordinator, does a great job, leaves to go to the Bears. Boom. So there's been a little bit of a pattern recently of offensive coordinator, like in-house coaches leaving and going and having success elsewhere while your team stays the same with the same head coach. And the Bills they kind of broke out of the pattern here, and they said, nope, we're getting rid of the coach. We're hiring the guy inside that we think is also good, if not better than our current coach. We'll see what happens. And I like this move. I like it a lot. So I'm going to give this
So what's your grade?
minus. E minus.
Tim, you want me to go or you want to go?
You can go first. I definitely have my thoughts about this.
I think this is fucking stupid. Personally, I think this is so fucking dumb.
Mine is.
Let's get this straight. So let's get this right. So the issue is okay. That, like, personally, I would have much rather seen like a Brian DeBall, like someone like that's who I would have wanted to come in and do this job, because he was the offensive coordinator for Josh Allen for his first 4 years in the league, trained him up, made him into the quarterback he is now, leaves to go to the Giants, right? And I don't want to say anything, but personally, I don't think Josh Allen's as good as he was 4 years ago under Brian Daboll.
He was MVP last year.
Dude, that was a fucking Tim can talk for an hour about how that's like a whatever MVP.
Let's say that Lamar wins MVP instead. He still was the second best player in the league.
He's getting old. Lamar's getting old too. It's called aging.
Yeah.
You have a window that's only open for so long. I've been worried all.
Keeping this system in-house and bringing this guy up, it can work. It could work. He could help get more people that actually help Josh Allen. But instead, the Bills ownership, instead of firing this GM like we've talked about, they promote him, give him more power. So I don't think it's going to help Josh Allen getting this guy promoted. I think they need to, because now bringing in a new offensive coordinator is not going to matter.
But
this
Sean
guy's going to
McDermott
still be
was a
calling
defensive
shots.
coach. He was the defensive coach, and now he has an offensive coach.
Okay.
But it was defense and now it's offense. And offense, Josh Allen's on offense, so he's going to win now.
I don't think Brian Daboll does anything. He failed at the Giants. He wasn't that good. He also already got hired.
You are firing your coach, Sean McDermott, who has like a 70-something% win rate. And you're like, I know, let's get the guy directly beneath him who is already calling the offense. That'll be the head coach. Like, why are you firing an incredibly successful head coach if you're just going to get the same fucking mentality? Promote your GM who fucking sucks at his job, not fire your terrible, like, fucking oh my god. And then you're just like,
the culture,
you're one big swing, you just replace with the same old.
What if they wanted to keep like 80% of what was going on, but they wanted 20% new? You know what I'm saying? Like they
why
just
would you
want
want to
to blow it all
replace
up.
80% of what's going on?
No, they want to keep
understand what you're
80%.
saying.
You know what changing 20% is changing not the head coach. If you change your head coach, you change more than 20%.
But the head coach is the only common denominator between the entire time. They haven't gotten anywhere. The only thing that hasn't changed is the head coach. How long do you beat your head against the wall?
Longer than that.
I said it earlier that if the Bills don't make the Super Bowl this year, they're going to fire the head coach, and I agree. And though, do I think Joe Brady would be a great head coach elsewhere? Yes. Do I think he'll be a great head coach here? Yes. But do I think the Bills needed to do it in the fashion they did? No. So I'm just angry about the way it went down, but Joe Brady as a head coach, I think is a B plus A minus.
If you guys look at the coaches and like when they win the Super Bowls, almost all of them like go to the Super Bowl or win their first Super Bowl in their first like 6 seasons. He's past that.
Yep.
It's only like 2 coaches in the history of the NFL that have won a Super Bowl after those seasons if they never reached it in the first like 6 or 7.
Certainly.
So
do you get what I'm saying though, Caleb? Like I like
get what you're saying, but like I just think that they didn't want to blow it up. They didn't want to blow it up. They wanted to keep it close but improve. And how do you do that? You hire in-house, and he's going to hire his own coaches too. Like it's not going to be the whole coaching staff stays the same. It's still going to be a lot of new. It's just like hopefully he takes the good with him and does the new of the bad. If that makes any sense.
Keon Coleman will certainly not be there.
No way. Tim, what's your grade?
D.
D?
Maybe a C minus.
C. Okay.
D plus.
That's insane.
Going lower.
That's insane. There's no
C minus. I'm giving it C minus.
He was gonna get a head coaching job elsewhere. Like he's not that bad.
No,
like C minus.
No, he's a good caller. Like I think he would have been successful wherever the hell he went. I think it's just so fucking stupid how they went about this whole situation with the Bills. So it makes me angry. Let's move over to the Steelers with Mike McCarthy, related to the infamous 9.
No, I don't think so.
No, he's not. I'm
gonna go first on this one. I'm gonna go first.
Lay it on me.
I'm gonna give this one B minus. B minus.
What? You think Joe Brady's a worse hire than McCarthy? You're fucking delusional.
I do. I genuinely do.
What? What's your reasoning?
Listen, I'm not. It's not like they were an elite team before. All right, this is gonna. His like. The Bills they were like up here the whole time.
Dude,
and let's tear it all down. The Steelers fucking suck. The Steelers fucking suck. And let's get a shitty head coach.
The Steelers.
The Steelers don't suck. The Steelers don't suck. They beat you to go to the playoffs. They won your division.
Yeah, and we were ass.
You still almost made the playoffs. You can't be ass.
No,
make the playoffs.
No, the Steelers are already a fucking joke. Okay.
We're led by the joke Rodgers.
Katie, your thoughts?
This is exactly the type of Steelers nothing changes move. It's going to be the most middling shit ever.
I think this is the perfect pick for the Steelers to just re-encapsulate what they've been going through. What is Mike McCarthy known for? That's right, getting the Cowboys first round exits. What have the Steelers been known for the past 4 years? First round exits. That's just go to the other. Let's go to another team and do it. And then the Steelers hiring staff was like, this guy, he's from Pittsburgh. Get him in here. That's the only I think it's like a fucking just B minus. It's like a B minus. This is there has to have been. I don't think this is a good hire at all. I'm kind of stunned. I'm honestly stunned.
So I didn't really think. I didn't even know Mike McCarthy was in the coaching like search world. But when I saw that this was the hire, I saw a stat that was like Mike Tomlin won Super Bowl, 18 seasons, average 10-7 record. Mike McCarthy, 18 seasons coach. This is not exact, but it's pretty close. Won Super Bowl, average 10-7 seasons. I was like, what the fuck? They just hired the white version of Mike Tomlin. Like, I don't understand. Why would they do this? Like, why would you hire the... Yes, Mike McCarthy had some good seasons with the Packers. He never had great seasons with the Cowboys. Why? I don't understand the hire at all. They move on to try to do something new, and they literally just picked the same coach. I'm giving.
But I guess he's more offensive minded. You know, like
maybe. Either way, I'm going with the D.
But you don't have a quarterback.
You had to change it up. You had
like
to change it up.
It doesn't make sense.
No,
you needed experimental. Let some guy come in and go fucking crazy for like 2 years on the Steelers. You know, like.
All right, I actually have to change it. I can't go D. He is a coach that has coached well in the past, so you know that you're gonna get structure. I'm gonna give him a C. I'll upgrade that a little bit. It's not like a destroying hire.
All right, let's talk about the Ravens. Tim will, of course, go first. Jesse Minter.
Tim,
where's this guy from?
Who is
this guy? You got to tell us, who is this guy?
He was the he was the DC of the Chargers. Chargers had a good defense. I don't know Jesse Minter that well. One pause for concern for myself was the fact that he was under a different Harbaugh is not the most amazing thing.
That's kind of funny.
That's the issue.
I'm just saying, it's a little pause. It's a little pause, okay? If they brought in Jim Harbaugh,
anybody related to Harbaugh, fucking gone.
It's something to think about, you know.
Jim and John have very different like career paths and probably philosophies.
Listen, I'm just saying he was in the same building as another guy with the last name of Harbaugh. Who knows how far that infection spreads? Hey, and John always beat Jim anyways. Let's. John's had much more success than Jim. Jim was the less successful brother.
This is true.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Successful
the Ravens
for sure.
In the NFL. Ravens would have done what the Bills did and fired John Harbaugh and hired Mike McDaniel instead of letting their inside the organization go.
Mike McDonald.
Fuck.
You said Mike McDaniel.
My bad.
Everybody messes those up.
McDonald.
I don't know.
Yeah. Part of getting over somebody is by focusing on somebody new, okay? And I'm tired of talking about how much I miss Mike McDonald, okay? He's out of my life now, and I got to focus on somebody new.
He's in the Super Bowl.
So it's Jesse Minter. What?
Said he's in the Super Bowl.
He is in the Super Bowl. Yeah, that is him. What good pattern recognition. That's his name. Okay.
What's your grade, Tim?
He's not a previous head coach. I don't really I like what the Chargers defense did. It's cool that he's got a young mind, fresh. This is really like a let's see. You know, it's not the most like longest fucking track record of all time. I think Lamar can kind of run an offense no matter what, so I think it makes sense they went with a defensive-minded head coach. I was honestly kind of expecting Brian Flores, but I'm not like super sad we didn't get him.
Brian Flores re-signed with the Vikings, correct?
I'm gonna have
Brian. Sorry, Tim. Brian Flores re-signed with the Vikings, but he still can get a head coaching job. But he's extended with the Vikings, so he's with us unless gets a job. But he's not looking like it right now. So.
Sorry, Tim. What's your grade?
And then my grade, I'm gonna give this one either B plus or A minus.
Because it's the Ravens.
B plus or A minus. I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm saying A minus. But this is really now. All right. And here, I'm gonna be very quick with my thoughts. Because I've been very upset with the defense right away for the past couple of years. They're on and off.
This is true.
So he better be firing on all fucking cylinders immediately. Otherwise, I'm going to be very critical.
You're gonna make your first year head coach be either like a goat or fired?
I'm not saying that we're gonna. I'm not gonna say we're gonna. I'm gonna say we should fire him, but I don't want any of this. It takes 6 weeks to turn on our defense bullshit. If we hire a defensive head coach, by the way, this guy's got like 3 years to get to a Super Bowl.
That's fair.
Unironic, like
He's got the window.
The owner,
got the Lamar window.
Biscotti, said Harbaugh. I forget. Oh, I'm a bad fan.
Harbaugh was
Our
fired.
first coach
this
got a
season if
Super
he
Bowl
didn't
after
make the
2
Super
years.
Bowl, right?
John got a Super Bowl after 5. Like, this guy doesn't have a lot. He's got to make it. He's got to show his success quick. It's like if we have a bad first down year. Genuinely, if he has 2 bad years though, he's out. Absolutely. And he's
Especially with a
wasted.
new head coach.
And Lamar's
Yeah.
been wasted. But yeah, I'm be biased. I'm gonna give this one an A-.
Caden?
I don't think it's terrible. I give it a B plus.
You terrible in B+.
No, I don't think it's terrible.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
So my reasoning for my B- is because he's not proven, but I don't think it's a bad hire. But I literally don't know. So I'm like going middle of the road.
Yep.
He's not in the bottom tiers. He's not in the upper tiers. Hopefully it works out for you, or not.
Mm-hmm.
John Harbaugh to the Giants. I'm giving this an A.
This one is an A for sure.
I think this is an A+. Like, I don't think the Giants could have gotten a better coach for like what they needed with this organization.
Mm-hmm.
Stable, proven. He has players to work with. That like they actually finally have players that he can build off of. He just needs to put the roster around them.
Yeah, one of the first things John Harbaugh did when he came to the Giants was he talked with the owner, and he made it clear to them the only way he'll work for the Giants is if he reports directly to the owner, not to the GM. And that's what's happening. So they work all three together instead of him being under the GM. So
that was
I think
I read up on
that's
that. There's
exactly
some weird
what they need.
complications. But
Took him a long
I don't
time
know.
to
It seems
finish
like
the
it's gonna
deal.
work out.
Mm-hmm. Kevin Stefanski to the Falcons. I think this is a B plus. Yeah.
Yeah. I like this
I
one.
think it's a good hire.
I think it's B+.
You guys didn't feel the same though.
I liked it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What'd you give him, Tim?
B+.
Same. Jeff Halfley to the Dolphins.
Wait, what? Say that again? Oh, I didn't know the Dolphins hired a head coach.
That was defense.
Oh,
Could be wrong.
oh, wait, I might have heard about that. Yeah, I have literally no fucking clue. I don't have any trust in the Dolphins, though, so I'm going to give it a C+.
Packers linebacker coach. Wait.
C+.
No. He's taking a coach from the Packers with him. My bad. The linebacker coach. That's what I thought. It was the defensive one. Packers defense has been great past 2 years, so expect great things. You know, the Dolphins haven't really been a defense-orientated team, so he could come in and switch a lot of stuff up. We might see Tua not throwing deep balls. What the fuck? So, which Robert Saleh to the Titans, F
I like
minus.
you. F minus. I like this one.
No, it's not bad. I just don't like the guy. Yes. And
I kind of am I crazy that I want to give this an A minus?
I'm not going to say anything.
Because I don't know. I just feel like the steadiness of Solid. I don't know.
Steadiness? He's a, quote, player coach that doesn't coach players, Tim. So...
What the fuck does that even mean? I'm not in...
Tell me!
I'm not
He's
in the
fucking
Jets...
shit, Tim!
I'm not in the Jets forums, okay?
Tim, he is
This is
brought over as a hype guy on the sideline. Players love him. And then he comes over and he doesn't fucking teach players shit. So
I feel
I'm
like
giving him a C.
I'm getting
is my final
weird
grade.
energy from you.
I know.
Okay.
But with Brian Daboll, I think this is a really good pairing. I think it'll either be good or it'll blow apart in 1 year. That's what I'm going to say. Yep, it's a C from me. Based on Robert Saleh's past coaching experience. Yep. Totally agree. Tim, what do you give this grade?
B plus. Actually, I've given up too many pluses and minuses. I'll just give it a B.
What do you guys think of the Mike McDaniel to the Chargers? Did we talk about that last week? I don't remember.
I thought we talked about it. I thought it was really great for the Chargers. I just thought he was going to get a head coaching job somewhere else.
I think, Mike McDaniel was like, I could just get absolutely blazed and not have to be in front of a camera every week. So I think that's why he took it. Justin Herbert loves throwing deep balls.
Yeah.
So it's a match made in heaven. Yeah, it'll be awesome. All right. Let's look ahead to the Super Bowl. But before we do that, we got to talk about our upset predictions, right, everybody? Right, everybody? Let's jump right into this. So, as we said last week, it doubles every week, depending on if we got it right. And it doesn't matter if it's the team that we thought they were facing, it's just if they win. So, Caleb, he's out. Caleb had the Bills and the 49ers winning to go to the Super Bowl. This was not the case. Unfortunately, Caleb had the Bills beating the Patriots and the 49ers beating the Seahawks. So he was so close yet so far. So he will end with a final score of 8 for his playoff record. Then we'll look at Tim. Tim had the exact same NFC bracket as me, of course. He copied me, of course.
Okay. Nope, you copied me. I submitted mine first, by the way.
He had the Seahawks beating the Bears and the Jaguars beating the Broncos. So Tim will get 4 points this week, making his score 11, with the opportunity of the Seahawks winning in the Super Bowl, as that is who he took to win. Myself, I got both of them right this week. I had the Patriots beating the Texans and the Seahawks beating the Bears, so that gives me 8 points, making me this year's guaranteed 2-time champ playoff prediction master.
There you go.
With a score of 16 this week. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. And then I tied with Tim on the upset score. Just to
you
keep
tied with
him
me,
here for
but,
next
you know.
year, just so he keeps coming back.
There's no really way to tie break on that one. So
I guess this is the tiebreaker. So I technically, I guess I would win,
no,
guys.
it's not the fucking tiebreaker. We talked about this before. Back the fuck up.
But I had, if you guys remember, before, when we were doing the playoff things, I said, you can bet on this. It'll be Seahawks, Patriots, Super Bowl match. Drake May gets sacked 3 times. And that's looking like it's going to happen. So anybody who did that bet, I didn't. I hope you guys win it. And you can use this as evidence in the future. Just to trust me, whatever I say is 100% valid and trustworthy. But yeah, we're going to be talking a lot about Super Bowl predictions next week. So let's just give a general flat answer who we think will win, and we'll talk about why next week. Tim?
Yeah.
Who's winning?
Obviously, I got to go with the Hawks. Because they're the better team.
Who's winning? Damn. Yeah, Patriots don't deserve to win this game, I feel, so I'm taking the Sammy-led Seahawks. I have to say it every time.
Hell yeah. Sammy D. They got him for a quarterback.
All right, everybody. That will conclude this week's episode. We will be back next week, talk about our predictions, and then our final episode after the Super Bowl to talk about what happened. And me to bitch in rage about the Patriots winning. So yeah, we hope you guys did enjoy. We will see you next week. And as always, stay awesome.